conference meeting of September 18th of 2012. Can you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of reflection in honor of those that are defending our freedoms. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Lisa, can you please read the Open Public Meetings Act announcement?
According to the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting has been given to the Daily Record. Notice has been posted in the Municipal Building, 204 Flanders Drakestown Road, Mount Olive Township, New Jersey, and notices were sent to those requesting the same.
Roll call.
Mr. Perkins?
Here.
Mr. Mania?
Here.
Mr. Ferrante? Mr. Nicastro?
Here.
Mr. Walsh? Mrs. Leybow? Mr. Roman?
Here. Okay, our first item on the agenda are promotions. Chief, would you be so kind?
Thank you. I just wanted to start by thanking you for pausing your meeting tonight to allow for this promotion ceremony and to introduce you to our three new sergeants as they get sworn in tonight. They are Lou Sanchez, Mark Karlstrom, and Carl Mays. The first thing that I would tell you is that they are all ready for this important position because they've been preparing it for their whole careers. Next to the police officer, the sergeant is the most important person in our police department, assuring that service is properly delivered. He is the fulcrum. Now, a little bit about each officer. Lou Sanchez is going to serve in the Investigations Division as a Detective Sergeant. He will backfill the position being vacated by Detective Sergeant Walker. Notice I did not say replace Detective Sergeant Walker because there's no replacing Johnny Walker. When Don Gardner and I were field training officers, Don made the analogy that our job is to take what we have collected in our bucket along the way and slowly pour that into the bucket of the guy that we're training. John Walker has collected more in his bucket than anybody on the police department, and he has eagerly shared what he knows with everyone. I know that Lou has been the recipient of much of that knowledge, and I also know that John would agree that Lou has treated every drop he received from anyone else's bucket as liquid gold. Lou is an incredible investigator and one who is grateful for all his blessings. Mark Karlstrom is also an awesome man. He was raised right here in Mount Olive. That's raised right and raised right, comma, here in Mount Olive. He was raised correctly here in Mount Olive. His parents, both Flanders residents, both with service on their mind, community service on their mind. He's very proud to be a Mount Olive Township police officer, and Mount Olive Township Police is very proud of him. He will service in the Patrol Division as the leader of C Squad. He takes the reins from Mike Novak, Sergeant Mike Novak, retired, who worked his final shift last month. Mike has had Mark running things while he was still here, and he's made sure that Mark made decisions and carried out discipline and did training and did everything that a sergeant needs to do before Mike left. I have tremendous respect for the serious effort that Mark has consistently made in achieving this goal, his goal. He's a problem solver who accepts responsibility willingly. His promotion is well-earned and well-deserved. Carl Mays will also serve in the Patrol Division as the leader of D Squad. Carl's also been very service-oriented since a young age when he served as a fireman, volunteer fireman. I've always been impressed with how Carl takes the honor of serving as a police officer to heart. Each year he rides in the Police Unity Tour, I'm sure many of you know that, and where he rides a bicycle from here in New Jersey to Washington, D.C. in honor of fallen police officers. Where are you, Carl? Forgive me, Carl. I forget the name of the person that you ride for. His first name is? Carl rides for Chris, who was a Port Authority police officer who died in the terrorist attacks on 9/11, an officer that went into the building, came out, went back into the building, and died. Carl works like this officer did. His efforts, he calls this job a calling, a sentiment that many of us agree with. He believes that we should strive for perfection, and he demands that of his fellow officers as well. I think Carl is here with his wife Nancy and the children. I think that Lou is here with Chrissy and the children, and Mark is here with Annika and their children, and some other family members who I'll hope to get up and introduce in a few minutes. But We're going to have you come up. I made a couple of changes. We're going to have you come up one at a time to be sworn in. So we'll bring you up so you have an opportunity to introduce your own families as we go along and have you sworn in. You can start with, we'll start with Lou Sanchez and your family coming up. And as you're coming up,
Chief, if I can interrupt you for a second,
Sure.
just let the record reflect that Mr. Patrick Walsh is in attendance.
Thank you.
as they come up, I wanted to make one more point. Our police department is stacked with great people, and although I'm certain I've chosen the right people for these positions, I want you all to know that decision was not easy. We have some great people in the wings, and I want them all to know how much I appreciate the professionalism that was demonstrated throughout the process. Finally, I want to thank the mayor, council, and business administrator for recognizing the need to keep our department at the strength it currently is, and that includes these necessary promotions. These three men will not let you down. They will deliver what you expect. Mayor?
Before I call up the three officers one at a time, I just want to say what a great honor this is for me. I personally have had many dealings with Lou and Mark and Carl over the years, and I know that the police department has made an excellent choice with the promotion of all three. At this point, I would call up Lou Sanchez. Chief, did you want to have him bring up his significant others? Or?
Yep. Anybody would like to have come up when you're sworn in? Like to hold the Bible, you can have that.
Yes.
It's my wife Christina, my son Lucas, my daughter Caitlin, my mom and dad are here, my brother Paul.
Do you want to hold the Bible? Place your right hand on the Bible, raise your left hand. I, Louis Sanchez,
I, Louis
do
Sanchez,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear the true faith and allegiance
that I will bear the true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office of
of the office of
Sergeant of the Mount Olive Township Police Department,
Sergeant of the Mount Olive Township Police Department,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
As is tradition, we'll have his wife pin on his badge. Don't be afraid to dig a little deep there.
There you go, Lou. I need you to sign and just give me your address. At this point, I would like to call Mark Carlstrom. Why don't you introduce who you have here with you?
My wife Anna, my son Christopher, Brian, Stephen, my brother Caleb.
That's correct.
Raise your right hand. Put your right hand on the Bible, raise your left hand. I, Mark Carlstrom, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state, under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of Sergeant of the Mount Olive Township Police Department, according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Carl Mace, your turn.
I have my wife Nancy, commander of E SWAT, Cameron, Brianna, Carly, Kyle, and Tyler, and my mom, my father-in-law, his wife Eileen, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law. Got everybody, I apologize. My father-in-law, Don Hopper, is gonna do the honor.
Are some of these the neighbors' kids, or?
Place your right hand on the Bible. Raise your left hand. I, Carl Mace,
I, Carl Mays,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
that I will bear truth, faith, and allegiance
I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in the state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
justly perform
all the duties of the office of
all the duties of the office of
Sergeant of the Mount Olive Township Police Department,
Sergeant of the Mount Olive Township Police Department,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
I got some chapstick if you need it.
Guys, I'm just going to give you the nice pause where you're not staying for the rest of this incredible meeting.
Congratulations.
Good stuff going on.
Congratulations.
Guys, thank you very much.